Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so we didn't expect to come back on air after earlier, but we have some interesting stuff to talk about. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys hear an echo?
That's Sanitra.
That's Anitra.
I don't think it's me.
Your thing is vibrating. Your vocals are vibrating when she's talking.
Oh,
Turn
well,
it
maybe I need
down
to
a little
turn my
bit,
screen down.
Anitra.
Yeah,
So today we're
let's
going to
try
talk.
this.
Somebody said, is Perry in trouble? Perry's in big trouble, okay? So is there still an echo in the chat? Okay. Oh, they're saying yeah. Okay, let's play my opening and see if I can fix it. So today we're going to talk about a couple of hot topics. We're going to call this round table, right? Hi, Nosy. Okay, so we're going to call this round table, and we're going to talk about hot topics. Today we're going to talk about how Perry has pissed Chris Basket off. Okay, like he needs to stop talking, but the man is mad as hell. We're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about the baby being canceled by Elton John and Demi Lovato, how he lost his mind, the baby. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, this sounds bad, people, but it's true, how Ashton Kutcher and his wife Mila, they said they don't wash their children only when they see dirt. I can't make this up if you paid me to. Then we're going to talk about how Rick Ross has over 100 cars. Okay, that's a lot of damn cars and no driver's license. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Then we're going to talk about J-Lo. And we're going to go try to track back, if we can remember, a time in J-Lo's life when she didn't have a man, when she was just by herself, okay? Because I cannot seem to remember. So let me go ahead and play my opening, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Let's get into this Chris Bassett thing, because this is just, I feel like Perry's picking on him. Okay, Perry is picking on him. If you've seen last week's episode, Chris said that he sold the restaurant. This is ridiculous.
Wow,
he sold the restaurant and he makes some money now two different ways. He got the bag coming two different ways. One is he's Candiace manager, and we haven't
Very
heard
Gordy.
of no hit songs. He's managing no hit songs. And then that he has a online cooking class. And Perry said that, well, he's a damn liar. This is what Perry
Well,
said.
yeah, I mean, and that was my true opinion, okay? The whole thing is this. Over the weekend, I was like, damn, I got to try something different to eat. Let me go to Chris online cooking and see if I can figure out. I couldn't find it. Damn it. I was on YouTube. YouTube, Chris Bassett all over the place, can't find a damn thing, okay? I couldn't. But now I know now he does it on Instagram, because he only posted a thing of me talking about him yesterday on Instagram.
So this is what,
And Perry didn't get a thank you.
this is what Chris posted. Now, if you see on the posting, there's a picture of me right there, and Gabor and
And
Perry.
then my black ass. You see what I'm saying?
Look at that. So it's obviously he's talking to Perry, because I told Perry, don't call that man's job. And if you go back and look at the tape, I'm sitting there, I'm saying, no, don't call. And the next thing you know, the damn phone starts ringing. Okay, so I'm innocent here. And this is what he said. He said, new post up on the website, link in bio. If you were wondering, and he should have put the name Perry right next to it. If you were wondering, Perry, about the classes I mentioned on last night's episode, check it out.
Wow.
And then it's no tip for Perry, okay? I gave you free advertisement, okay? I mean, obviously, advertisement must be a problem if you managing your wife and haven't nobody heard the song outside of DC. Okay, so I'm giving you free marketing. Free marketing. It's here. And I
God.
verified the question that everybody really wanted to know. Was you ever part owner? Is it just a storyline? We sort of straightened this shit out yesterday. Now we know it's a storyline because the restaurant don't have no trust but to say, yeah, oh yeah, he was here. Well, but I thought you sold it. I mean, typically you don't buy a restaurant from a person and then sell it back to them. I'm just saying. But
okay, let me explain what we were told. Woo, Perry, you gonna get hurt. Okay, you gonna get hurt. leave this
no, I'm
man-
trying to help him out. It's
We
free
all in
promo.
trouble.
He did not send us a damn penny. Okay.
Oh my God, brother-in-law, you tripping? But you're not wrong though. But
Yeah,
listen,
not one
if these
cent.
people can lie about who owned the house, you know they can lie about who owned the restaurant. Chris was over there being a short order cook, like on Living Color back in the day.
On
He was in
Fridays.
the jail in Holland pick him up.
Mhm.
Chris know he own that goddamn restaurant. I want Chris to be like Chris, get mad enough to get a job, baby.
Oh my God.
Get
Exactly.
mad enough to get a job. Do that first.
And hell, I mean, he got the mother-in-law all upset. I mean, I think the last episode, she's like, "Well, where is he?
She wasn't
He ain't
there
got
for
nothing to
it.
do." As
She wasn't
if
there for
we
it.
don't have a damn job. And really,
Mhm.
online cooking on Instagram, to me personally, I got a YouTube channel. That don't pay a damn thing, okay? So your Instagram frying eggs don't mean a damn thing to Perry.
Perry, stop.
Just
Perry,
saying.
stop. Perry.
What's up, Nosy?
Hey,
Hey, sis.
Let me explain what happened. Now, I'm being told that Chris never owned the restaurant. I don't know about a shorthand cook like Sanitra's trying to say, but I'm being told that he never owned the restaurant. He worked at the restaurant. He made a deal with the manager. The manager's name is what's the name, Perry?
It's Myron.
Myron Mc-
Not the manager, the owner. Okay,
I'm
let's
sorry.
keep it-
He
let's
made a
keep it-
deal with the owner to say for the show that he owned the restaurant because the manager thought it would be a 50-50 wash. It would bring in more clients and Chris could, seem, much
I'm
further.
sitting
away
right
from
in
the
right
group.
now and no sighting of Chris.
Right.
I'm right in front
And
of the restaurant.
Sharrell, you know
sighting.
he was over there cooking on the show. Remember they put him on the show showing him cooking. Like that was gonna prove that he was the owner of that restaurant. They've been trying to pull the okie doke for the longest. Listen, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. This man is dusty as hell. He is upsetting my allergies, me and my homegirl.
It's upsetting your allergies.
Yes, I'm hoarse. You don't hear my voice. This is all due to Chris Bassett.
And then Sinitra, let me tell you this, and for real, I just
Oh my
touched on the
God.
surface. I just touched on the surface. He don't want me to turn it over to Nosy the investigator.
Thank you.
He want me to turn
Nosy
this
be
over.
gonna find out. Listen, Nosy is trying to find out who the baby mamas is. The last time he sent a child support check, if he bought Capri Suns, if he bought sneakers last school year. Nosy have it all. Now he better sit down somewhere before we turn this stuff over to the Nosy investigation
And
agent.
we just might do that if he keep talking.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'll
Look,
find out.
somebody said not nosy. She gonna get to the bottom of it. All right.
I'm telling you,
Thank you.
we'll find out.
Oh Lord.
Now, all kinds of bitch, everything. Yep.
But y'all have to be realistic because it's a reality show TV show.
Okay.
Maybe he made a deal with the owner because he
That's
needed
what
to.
I'm saying.
Yeah, he needed to have a job for the show. So he doesn't look like he's using Candiace for whatever. Because the mother definitely feels like he's using her. The mother is very adamant about this.
But Deb, he didn't just need a job for the show, baby. He need a job in real life.
And I mean, hell, and let's keep it real. Now, this season popped up. I seen Candiace.
Mhm.
I'm like, Lord, who's these other people? It's 3 other damn kids that's not hers. Okay, he need a job for the damn kids.
Very.
Yeah, he does though.
I thought that they were selling fish plates out the window. I thought that was happening. I did
They
not know.
were.
I thought I heard that they were selling fish plates out the window. I heard that.
They got a drive-through now.
You heard
Yes.
right.
I am done.
You heard right.
Seven there, not the window. That's what you heard.
I heard there was some food out of the house. I thought I heard that. I thought I heard that.
That is true. That is what was being said last season. That this man was sitting up there talking about he was catering when really he was slinging fish plates and chicken dinners out the kitchen window. That's what he was doing.
I can't.
I'm serious. I think he had to stop because the motherboard reported him at the church. You know, they the only ones that's allowed to sell chicken dinners out the back window.
Now they got a new house, so they have a drive-through.
I'm going to his page right now.
That's right. Sis. Get to the bottom of it. Let's find out.
I mean, just another side note, because I mean, you know, I do something for free for a person. When they don't appreciate it, and then they come at me the wrong way, that, you know, shit. Trust me, me and Nosy will be talking about this shit tomorrow.
Don't
but
bring
right
Nosy
now,
into this, Perry.
one more
That's
thing.
your ass.
I mean, he comes on like he's Barry Gordy, right? Candiace had a listening party, and nobody showed up to listen. So how is he doing it?
So let's talk about this listening party.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Because what are we listening to? This same instrumental they keep playing every season. I'm sick of this song.
Me too.
I'm so sick of this song. Why are we like she's coming out? Is she coming out with an album? Why do we have to hear this song every season?
Song. Now you know all the flop stuff ends up on the soul. Look at Fox. So okay, nothing. Never mind. Never mind.
Well, you know they play tardy. They play tardy for the party for everything. So with Candiace's song, it's like y'all watch her come down and say she was singing. Her voice annoys me.
Who?
Candiace. It annoys me.
I agree.
Because I'm like, girl, like this sounds like some people who want to sing at church that they don't have to sing solos.
She's so debonair. Okay, I just told you. We said something about the man last night. We popped up on his Instagram. So now we gonna be on his damn Instagram tomorrow too. Because you talking about his wife barking like a dog.
Let me ask everybody's here. Have y'all listened to that song?
I got the song.
No.
Nobody has.
Is it called Drive Back?
No, I'll tell you what it's called. Hold on, let me look at her Instagram. Should I put it?
Hold on, Nosy, what you say? Drop his ass.
I thought it's called Drop his ass.
Only thing I know is she said something about her not knowing what a heart is, or something about a heart.
This is not the song. I'm looking at it. I think it is called Drive Back.
It's called Drive Back.
Drive Back. Or Drive By.
That's the new song. That's the new song. That's the new song.
Drive By.
That's the new song.
And
she's been promoting another song for 12 seasons before this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that song I See You. And I'm trying to figure out how many times you have seen this person.
Yes.
Did they see you seeing them? It's getting to be a lot with her with this I See You. I'm with Perry. I'm tired of hearing this song.
Have you any of y'all
Where's
seen
the
this
rest
song?
of the
Have y'all
album?
seen this song? Have y'all seen this song?
No, I will not. Now,
No.
listen, I done told y'all I'm not finna watch no Dance in this world. Now y'all can go on with that. This girl be looking crazy. She paint that she puts the paint on like she's in Cirque du Soleil. Her voice is very terrible. Auto-tune don't help her. I'm not watching that. No.
The kids was like, "We're hungry," and then she started singing. I'm like, "Girl, what's going on here?"
right.
The song is not the food. We don't want to hear this no more.
And then since that latest release, Sinitra, it's not drive by anymore. Now they created a drive through for the house for those fish dinners.
Oh man.
Let's try to be positive about this.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think that?
What you got? I want to hear this. Do you
think that Chris is pulling in half the rent with the online classes?
Hell no.
Let me drop
no. Hell to the no. Now y'all know good well he ain't paying half. Sharrell, he can't pay half the light bill in that house. Talking about half that mortgage. That's
I thought that he came. I thought he came for money though.
Hold on, say what now?
I thought he came for money.
Okay, well,
no.
Don't do that.
What about those 3 kids?
I done
Wouldn't
told
those
them
3
about
kids
that
have
nigga.
money if he came for money?
The first reason that she came on, they say he came for money.
They lie for the show, like you just told me. They
Keep
lie
telling
like
you them
he was
people
part owner of
lying.
that damn restaurant. They lie.
I just want to throw that
Thank
out there
you.
because I heard that.
Okay.
I heard
I
that.
mean, but listen. So shall we go down the list of lies that's been told? He come from money. Lie.
Well,
He
yeah,
got
let's
all
talk
them
about it.
kids and he take care of them. Lie. He wasn't even paying his child support. The word on the street was that one of his relatives was paying his child support.
Oh
Now
my
they
God.
then they went advertising. Huh?
No, one of the relatives was paying the child support.
One of the
That's what he-
relatives was paying his child support was the word on the curb. Then they went
Allegedly.
advertising that they bought this house
Allegedly.
and they did
Allegedly.
not buy this
Allegedly,
house.
yeah,
That's why I
yeah,
said the word on the
that's
curb,
fine.
allegedly, all that. Then they said they bought this house, and people did the research and found out that Mama Dorothy's name is still on the house.
On the house.
So,
I heard that. I did hear that.
like, you
That's
know,
what you
let's
heard?
cut the crap, y'all.
I heard that. I
So,
heard that.
Cindy, I got a question for you.
Mhm.
So, like, when the mother-in-law called and said, "Oh, where's Chris? Oh, I truly miss my husband. I really miss him." Like, where the hell is he? Right? He ain't getting nothing to do. If they share a car and his ass is gone, she can't go nowhere, can she?
Okay.
Listen, this is what happens when you marry a dusty man. I done told y'all if his name was Bubba, Eddie, or Tyrone, we would be talking about how dusty he is. He out running the street in her car, and he ain't got no job. And he got 3 children with 2 baby mamas, and he don't pay child support. If that ain't dust, I ain't black. This is foolishness.
Yeah, at least if you ain't gonna pay child support, at least feed the kids, cook.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's
look,
supposed to be the professional chef. I didn't see him eating 1 pack of hot dogs. Nothing.
Not even a ramen noodles.
We got to clean this up because we don't want Chris going after Perry again tomorrow.
I don't give a damn. He went there.
Please don't.
You
went
better
there.
leave my brother-in-law alone.
That's
Thank you.
terrible. That's
I
terrible.
mean, look, I did not charge him no goddamn marketing fee. None.
Right.
And who else have said his name? Nobody.
Nobody.
But the mother-in-law wondering where's his sorry ass at.
Okay, Perry.
I'm just saying.
And the judge over there at child support court, they said his name too.
I'm telling you. That's about it.
Okay.
I can't do this with Sinitra. Sinitra is I can't do this with Sinitra.
I mean, look. We gotta say something nice about Chris. Come on, y'all. Come on, Perry.
Nice to say about is broken.
Thank you.
Well, the that's nice to say about him is that he found a happy home where somebody else paid the bill.
Oh, damn,
There you go.
Perry.
There you go. So, Debonair,
And
you say something nice about Chris. Let's all take turns.
He made children.
Yeah. Mhm.
3 of them.
He had on some real nice shoes one episode.
In that blue jacket.
And I love his blue jacket.
And
One
that
more thing, I
blue
love
jacket.
his blue jacket. There we go.
Yeah.
And
Um,
Dorothy knows him who he is because she knew he was going to be drinking during the day.
I think it's real nice that even though he is living off his woman the way Kevin Hunter lived off Wendy Williams, at least he don't have a Sharina somewhere pregnant, or do he?
Oh, that's good.
I
That's
mean,
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
exactly. I mean, at this point, I can't speak to that, but he do have 3 prior to the relationship. So I don't.
He's a repeat offender, so it'll be another one.
Yep.
Okay, y'all. Now,
So do y'all think? So let me ask a question. Do you think this is why Candiace didn't want to have kids by him?
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Wow. I mean, you know what though? I mean, I wouldn't say that's necessarily the case. It's just my opinion.
Okay.
I don't even want to say allegedly, but whatever. I got to cover myself when I talk.
You better say allegedly.
But I mean, I just feel like maybe she know that, hey, mom getting tired of me supporting this guy that don't have a job. Okay. And I need to do something. And my singing career, my song went from, I don't know, if it's 4th Avenue in DC to 5th Avenue in DC. That's as far as it went. Ain't nobody heard shit of this damn song.
Look, we gotta say something nice about Candiace.
Why won't you say something nice about him, Sharrell? Why you keep asking us? Why you trying to hold us hostage?
I will say this. I will say this in defense of Chris. I don't think that Candiace should have talked to her mother in front of him because it destroys marriages. I think that. In defense of Chris, I think that.
Well, so
that's
debonair,
nice.
you know, I agree with you on some of that.
Sinitra.
No
rebuttal.
Y'all know I got to be real. At the end of the day, I would agree with you if that was her husband. On the other hand, this is her foster son. You can talk with her in the room. They just know not to talk when grown folks is talking. Now he is her foster son. That is not her husband.
Is that her foster son or is she his foster daughter?
Who's foster daughter?
Foster or step?
Step foster is Candiace his daughter because Candiace is
Candiace ain't none of his daughter. He too broke. He would never be nobody's daddy. Them kids that he made, he ain't even their daddy. The state is their daddy. And if you ask me, Mama Dorothy might be their daddy because that's who's paying for him.
Let me log off.
No. When you come back, Devin, because I mean, it's nice for you to say that though. But let me give you another thing that ruined marriages: unemployment,
poverty. Yes,
unemployment ruined a lot of our relationships.
Sure do.
Well, look.
Which one of them are working?
Neither one of them.
They all living on the show. Candiace, have you seen his damn cooking channel on damn IG?
Hey, stop.
All right.
Have you seen him at Myra's Mixing Restaurant?
Church.
Have he picked you up when you called the Uber driver?
Tabernacle.
Look.
Just saying.
Okay, I gotta let it go. I tried.
I know I'm trying.
You know what though? Somebody got to give a different perspective, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, people always wonder in life. No, life can't be that bad, but hell, sometime it really can.
Yeah.
Not both of y'all agreeing at the same time, though.
I'll say this. I'm glad
Listen, it's gonna be like that. Goddamn, it's gonna be like that when you got two Aquariuses on deck. Now it's gonna be like that.
I see.
Yep.
Y'all was like, yup, together.
You got two Aquarius, a Gemini, and two Virgos. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I try to reason
with
with
two
everything.
Aquarius.
Nosy and Sinitra.
Yeah.
And then me and Gabor. Oh, Perry, you don't. We always.
I'm a Gemini. See, Gemini, they say go both ways.
Me and you, Sharrell, are Virgos.
And I could be sort of like a Virgo and Aquarius.
That's why we're trying to reason with this.
We are.
Gemini.
We know Chris is watching this.
Gemini is a two-way. I can go either way.
Right. And you know what, Perry, I can dig that. My father was a Gemini, and that was my closest. That was my right-hand man. I understand Sharrell and Deb for trying to reason, but sometimes it ain't no logic. There's no way to explain broke as hell. I keep telling y'all, men with potential, leave them where they at. Potential got pole in the front of it. So God is trying to tell you something, okay? If the man got potential, leave his pole ass where he at.
I think God is saying move on to the next topic.
All right. We got to move on. I'm going to say thank you, Chris, for clearing that up for us.
Sorry, Chris. I tried.
And please, and Perry be waiting on, my payment for the marketing.
Okay.
I mean, his channel ain't seen much action since I've mentioned his damn name.
Stop. Chris, thank you for clearing that up. We know you have a job. If you could just follow through with little samples, we want to see how it tastes. If the classes are working. Okay.
We're not gonna be able to get out here with this. We're not gonna get out here with this.
All right.
What's next?
Okay, we got to talk about the baby. This is a serious situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the baby, what is wrong with the baby, Debonair? You the one who told me he went on stage. This was a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And asked everybody to raise their lighters. What is wrong with him? And what did he say specifically? Do you remember, Debonair?
I remember what the first thing is. I know that T.I., there's people who responded. He responded to the video. What I do know was it was one thing. Okay, so he said if you don't have HIV and all these STDs, put your lights up. Then he said if you're not a man in the parking lot sucking dick, put your lights up. It was homophobic.
Right. I agree.
what I get from this is what undercover men do.
Yeah.
They talk about they stress these things about gay stuff because they want you. What this was a call for, if you gay in the audience, hit me up when I leave the parking lot. To me,
Right.
because STDs is not just specific for gay people. It's not.
No.
So he was like, if you don't have an STD, don't hit me up. But if you sucking dick in the parking lot, hit me up. I'm leaving in a minute. That's what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Well, all right.
Because I'm about to be on my bus in a minute in the parking lot. Meet me in the back. If you sucking dick in the parking lot, hit me up because I'm about to be back there in like 5 minutes.
He
Wow.
gives undercover. He reads like an undercover gay.
Yeah, he does.
Y'all must be right because the media takeout is reporting, and I cannot put this video up or they will strike me for copyright. Have y'all seen this yet? Did you see it?
I didn't see
Yeah.
it. I didn't see it.
Okay, it's a picture. I mean, it's a video of him. I would say kind of flirting with the man. What would you say, Sinitra?
Wow, really?
I'm gonna say this.
One with
It
the
looked
crop
like
top?
Media takeout. It's on media takeout.
now, Sharrell, I did see it, and I'm just gonna have to say, y'all know I can't tell nothing but the truth. It looked like to me he was flirting. Now
He
it looked
was.
like to
I
me
think
he
he
was looking
was.
for some rhythm.
Yeah.
Was this the man that they were describing what that had the crop top on?
No, you didn't see
Okay.
this person. You could just see the baby. He was like trying to touch him and hug him. Like he was all.
It was
up
a
in,
whole lot of contact going on, is what
There
I'm
was a
saying.
whole
The
lot of contact.
was
Oh, okay,
with his
gotcha.
hair.
He kept touching him.
Okay.
And he
And see,
was
this is the
looking
thing.
drunk, though.
But Sharrell, I blame everybody who ever sat up and listened to this man music. You got a grown, musky man with a mustache calling himself a baby running
That
around without a
baby.
shirt on. If y'all didn't see something was wrong with that, I don't know what else the hell to take.
Listen.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to the baby. Here I go again. And I like his music. But what he did was asinine. Just let's say he's homophobic. Why would you do that in national television in front of an audience? I don't.
Just sing your damn song. That's all he had to do.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense unless Debonair is right. Unless he was trying to get some action afterwards. It made no sense what he did. Just.
But now let me say that. Go ahead, Nosy. I think you was going to say something, sis.
No, I was just saying you never really see you don't see straight men caring about gay people. Like, why do you care? If
Yeah.
you're a heterosexual man, why aren't you focused on women? Why are you so concerned about gay men? It's just weird.
It's very weird.
It's weird.
It is.
So, yeah.
And it's normal for them to shot things out like this because it's like a call. Like, if y'all want to suck dick in the back, come to my bus. If you're doing this in the parking lot, this is where I'm gonna be at. Because in this place, you have to realize these people who are so homophobic, these straight acting people, do this all the time. And literally, they're the people who will have sex with you in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But now let me throw this in for free, right? The baby, aka the dummy, has been problematic for a minute. Now, what I find interesting is the whole world is on fire because of this comment. But it was mighty quiet about his colorist comments toward our sisters that happened to be a heavenly chocolate hue. Now, when it was time to be colorist, everybody was quiet. Their lips was button honey. They got that Gorilla Glue from that Jessica Brown, and they glued their mouth shut. But now that he's throwing shots in this direction, the world is on fire. Now y'all can tell
what were the colors comments that he made?
What weren't the colorist comments that he made, all the way down to supporting that silly eggshell colored girl, Danny Lay, when she jumped out there and said, "Yellow bone is what he want," sounding like she rode the short bus and was on there licking the windows. And he up there in the comments cheering her on. Now she's sitting up here with a big belly and we're trying to figure out, is a yellow bone really what he wanted, baby? Or just what he was relieving himself in?
But he had to leave her because black women, that's his audience, and black women clown so bad, he had no choice but to walk away from her ass. But initially, he was down with that shit.
He was.
He was supporting her, yes. He supported her wholeheartedly. This man has been problematic And y'all, let's be real. When you don't check them on one thing, they will keep going until you feel like they went too far. He's
Yeah.
already been canceled in my book.
Yeah.
I never heard of his music, so
Oh, no, he
You
got
ain't
some
missed
good
nothing.
numbers
Speaking
now.
of being canceled, so Elton John came out with a 5-page letter that he put on Instagram, which is, first of all, he has an international audience, Elton John. I don't
okay.
know if, do y'all think the baby has an overseas audience? I keep hearing an echo.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere. I mean, maybe no. I mean, not like Elton John. Now, I'm not saying that.
Elton John came out, T.I. came out, God, what is her name? Demi Lovato, like a whole list of people. And I think he might be canceled now. I really do.
I heard Lil Boosie came out too.
I thought Ti was on his side.
I heard that he wasn't on his side. You heard that too?
Ti
On
flipped
his side.
back and forth. He
Oh,
was
he flipped.
because he started his comments out with, "If you can't say nothing about LGBT, just say that." So, but then he went back and then he kind of tried to respect LGBT people.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's what I heard.
But
he was saying
he flipped back and forth.
he said something like, if Lil Nas can do the shit that he does, so can the baby, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with like the shrugging emoji and everything.
He went back and forth in his comments because it was like, are you defending or are you not? It was
Yeah.
confusing. It was very confusing.
Hmm.
Well, I would hope he was not defending the baby, because he in a whole bunch of hot water himself. So T.I. needs to shut up and take the back seat.
Right.
If he's defending the baby, I mean, that don't make no sense. So I just assumed, because he was saying he supports the LGBTQ community, he said that. So I thought he
I think he said that after people got on him for what he said and included Lil Nas X. Because initially he was like trying to say that the baby should be able to say that if Lil Nas X can do stuff that he does. Which I don't know what Lil Nas X did that's so problematic to anybody. That all that boy did was go to hell on a stripper pole.
Yeah.
That's all he did. Damn.
Well, he did a few things, and I'm going to point this out. Lil Nas X did something. What he's doing is he's trolling the internet. If y'all don't know the background of him, he was a troll before he became a celebrity.
Right.
And he was a troll for Nicki Minaj.
For Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, he was a troll for her. So now he's a celebrity. He's trolling for himself because it keeps him in the news. So he went on a stripper pole down the hill because people say gay people are going to hell. This is something that people need to understand, and the method to think that he's doing. He took the stripper pole down to hell because people say gay people are going to hell. They also say everybody that's in jail is gay, but there was one video that he made no one talked about, and it's called "The Sun Goes Down," and it talked about the depression and what gay people go through as young people before they come out. And no one mentioned this. Nobody said nothing about it. They let it go bypass. They didn't say nothing about it.
Right.
And that's where the message was at. But it proves what he's doing is right, because when he takes the stripper pole down to hell, you'll talk about it. You know, when he's in jail, he's making it sexualized, you'll talk about it. When he talks about the depression that gay people go through, no one said nothing.
Well, now, Dale, part of that we have to attribute to him, because if you're trolling and getting attention for certain videos, you can't be shocked when people skip over the ones you don't troll and draw a lot of attention to. That's the danger of trying to get the shock value. People miss the message. I think he has a good message to put out, but it's like, okay, so we saw the one where you gave us the fanfare. Maybe the other video, maybe he could have put some fanfare with that one and people would have caught it. But then at the same time,
But he also gave y'all messages in all.
theatrics that they might miss it.
But he gave y'all messages in all those videos. He gave y'all messages in all the videos. No one heard it. They just seen the visuals. If you go back and you actually hear the words of the songs, there were messages in all those songs. So what he's doing is, it's not for our age. It's not for our age range at all. It's for the younger people coming up, because what you don't realize is, well, you may or you may not. What you don't realize is that depression is real. And these younger people are coming up who heard the things that I heard growing up, or understand his art. They're not in depression mode because they have somebody that's that is known who is doing what he's doing, and they're able to say, oh, okay, well, you know what, maybe I'm not going to hell. Maybe jail's not my place. What they're doing, what he's doing for the younger generation is so different for our generation. We don't understand it, but they do. And you have to give him credit for that, because we don't understand what the artist, because we grew up when BET was showing music videos. MTV was showing music videos. If you watched it, you're watching this on YouTube. There's no channel that are showing music videos no more. These young people are watching him, especially the gay people. They're following the situation. They're having an opportunity to see this gay man do what he's doing and show them that I'm not damned to hell. I'm not damned to jail. He also got a message for us older people. We all missed it. That's what I'm saying. That message, that video in the middle was for us. We missed it because we didn't watch it. We didn't hear the words of it. But when I seen it, it took me through my life. It took me through the depression that I went through, the suicidal thoughts. It was very serious, and people missed that. It was so much in that video that needed to be seen. None of us seen it because we're older people, but them younger people, they got the message. It's not for us. All the over things that he's doing, it's not for us. But that middle video that he did was for us, and we missed it. And I'm telling you this from a person who has seen all of it. We missed the message, and that's real.
I wonder what made T.I. compare the baby did to Lil Nas X. I don't know. I think Tanisha was just saying about how, Lil Nas X has done things that's shocking to people, and that's what people pay attention to. Maybe the baby did what he did for the same reason, to shock people and make people pay attention to him.
Maybe.
Well, is he canceled now? Because Elton John's coming out. All these people are coming out. I think
he needs to clarify whatever he did soon, because now we're not looking at him as that he helped anything.
Yeah. But you can't clarify that though. He said exactly what he was saying.
Yeah,
I agree. He said what he said. We all heard him. And I want people not to go getting amnesia and pretending like they want to, go get the secret decoder ring. Like there's some secret meaning. He said what he meant, and he meant what he said. And what's sad about it, I'm willing to bet you money I ain't even made it. Ain't nobody gonna cancel him. He'll be right back making money, because that's what happens around here. People do problematic things, and nothing happens.
You know what though? His audience is mostly Black women, and they, no matter what he says, even dark-skinned Black women, even when he had that white woman, Danny Lee, who pretends to be racial, but she's white, even when he was with her and had her up there talking about yellow bone is what he want, they still didn't cancel him. Black women will not, I don't know what it is about Black women when they have this, I guess some straight Black women, when they have a thing for certain Black men, they will not cancel them no matter what. It's this weird loyalty. That nigga should have been canceled.
Yeah, that's true.
What about now, Nosy, when people are coming forward saying we're not putting up with this? What about now?
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Didn't the baby punch a few Black women at his concert?
He did.
He's hit more than one Black woman at his concert for like touching him. That's another thing that makes me think he might be gay. And they still support him. Still support
That's
him.
right.
But I'm telling you,
the people who don't like what he does, they're going to be in their feelings about it. But in reality, pop culture has been driven by what, African American, Black people, however you want to classify us, by what we say is popular. Let's just be honest and call it what it is. Let's call a thing a thing. So as long as our people are still supporting him, he is still going to make money hand over fist, even in his sleep. And nobody gonna be mad but us. That's why I say, I talk about this stuff, I laugh about it, it's social commentary, and I move on. I'm not gonna let it be my whole life. I've never met this clown.
But I'm gonna tell you something. They have the best people behind them right now, because a lot of us gay Black men, we ride for Black women. And I'm gonna tell you this. If this is a ride we're going to go down this journey, in this road, they have the best people behind them right now, because gay people don't stop until it's done.
Well, maybe now he'll be canceled because he said something about gay people. Because what you just said is true. Once you piss gay people off and they start rainbow flags and marching, it's a wrap for your ass. So maybe now he'll probably be canceled because he pissed off the wrong group. But he has punched black women at his concerts and did that real colorist shit with that Danny Lay lady, and nobody canceled him for that. So maybe this is the straw that's gonna break the camel's back.
Yeah, and I agree, Nosy. And what I noticed was, like I said before, a lot of times it seems that black women are acceptable targets. So just like everybody kept their hands in their pockets when we were the target, I'm gonna put my hands in my pocket on this.
I hear you.
Cat and cancel culture is only real if we make it real. And this is a problematic black man who needs to be canceled. If y'all stick with it, it will be real, but y'all, we have to stick with it. We can't keep giving excuses and exceptions to people who are problematic. One, he's done this for black women already. Now we're at the LGBT community. There's so many problems with this man, and he showed it. He's been fighting people in everywhere he's at. And now we're in a space where if we're going to stick with something, we're going to do it. If we're not, we're not. But I'm going to tell you something. The LGBT community is not the one. You should have just stayed with black women, because if you didn't, because people disrespect black women all the time and people don't care.
Yeah.
But that's the whole, but that's right there.
That's why he did.
That is why in this one, I don't have a dog in the fight. I do not have my mouth open. You know, I love to support y'all, but it is what it is. Yeah. It was the black women getting punched, disrespected, colorist comments, problematic behavior. Everyone had their hands in their pockets. So I'm gonna need everybody to keep that same energy right now.
And I keep saying this. I say this so many times. I want us to come together as I'm going to say black gay men, because that's what I am, and black women to come together and stop a bunch of shit that's going on, because we cannot keep seeing our black women be disrespected. It's so disheartening, and I cringe at it. I grew up around women, so that's all I know. My mother has 6 sisters. I only have a sister. So I ride for black women all day, every single day. When I see black women be mistreated, it hurts me every time I see it. If you even look at my podcast, my co-host, he talks about it a lot because he grew up around women too. We ride for black women, and we need people.
You know what? That's why we love you and we ride for you. But this is and it ain't fun no more. What's the next topic?
Okay.
It's just not fun. I want to end off with this. I need people to understand that we cannot keep letting this happen with our black women. Y'all are backbones. We love y'all. We need people to get on board, but we cannot keep disrespecting black women. That's all I want to say.
All right, baby. We love you too.
All right. But I think that I'm going to keep my eye on it. I think he's going to be canceled, but you know.
I don't think so.
I've seen people survive worse. Yeah. So we'll see. Okay, now we're going to talk about Ashton Kutcher. I forgot we was about to talk about this because we got deep for a minute. Ashton Kutcher and his wife said that they don't wash. This. I can't even say it. People don't think I'm making it up. Don't wash their children only when they see dirt. What does he mean by that?
They're not bathing their kids. They nasty. That's a whole dirty house. Y'all get not.
What does he mean by that? He doesn't wash his children.
And they didn't just say about the children. They said that they, with themselves too, they only wash, they only bathe when. I could imagine the sex. That's gross.
Gross. Could you imagine what that smells like?
Yeah. Listen, can you imagine what happens when they open the front door? It's like when they open their front door, like all kind of vapors come out. R.I.P. Biz Marquis. Listen, everybody that go visit them catch the vapors. You know that house thing.
I'm telling you.
That's probably where Corona started from.
Probably.
Okay, Devin.
So, Sharrell, they don't bathe the kids or themselves unless they see dirt.
Yeah.
Do they feed them unless they see them in the kitchen shaking?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure all this out.
And you know they not washing their meat. They cook.
Could you imagine waiting to take a shower until you see dirt?
Yeah.
Wait. Maybe he meant I don't shower every day, but I wash the important parts.
He
No,
said
that's
he
not what
sees
He
dirt
didn't say
though.
that. He didn't say that.
He
If he seen dirt on his balls, he'll wash it. If he don't see dirt, he ain't gonna wash it.
He
And
said
see,
that
now
he
this
sees
is
dirt.
the question I got, y'all. Hold on. I got a
Yeah.
question because I'm confused. Okay? Now he say he don't wash them kids unless he see dirt, and they not washing their own behinds either. So when they decide to wash, I need to know, are they immersing their behinds in soap and water, or is this like a spot clean like you do on your expensive couch? Like how are
It
you
might be.
doing this
It's like
cleaning
a
that you
scratch.
talking about?
It's like a scratch, Tanitra. You know how you may get a cut, you might put a band-aid over.
Uh-huh.
Come here, son. I see dirt.
That's
And
so
then they go.
it's too old to be doing whole bath. That's called a whole bath.
That's right.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
That is called a whole bath.
He is too old
That's
to be doing
exactly what it's called.
his ass, his funky ass in that tub and run that shower water. And his wife needs to get her ass in there and do the same thing. They need to put them kids in that tub and wash them with that wash rag. You know, some of the ones that don't like to shower daily, they probably just use just a bar of soap and don't use that wash. Get that wash rag and put that soap on that wash rag and clean all the creps and crevices and stop taking hose baths.
Yes,
That
and
house
I'm gonna have
that
to
house
prescribe a
stinks.
cap full of bleach for their bath water. Because I know,
Damn.
listen, that whole house is nasty.
It's nasty.
Anything they eat out of there is contaminated. And this is why I say people need not to idolize these celebrities. The same people you up here idolizing, they don't even wash their ass at night. Like, I mean, really, let's put this thing in perspective.
Look, let's say it's true. Why would he tell somebody that?
Oh no.
Why did you say that out loud? Like that is like
I know.
who asked you this question? Like why did you say this out loud?
Well, I would say this. It had to be something he was comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine walking into that house and what the smell smells like.
Somebody just said in the comments that that's not what he said. He said he'll bathe them every other day unless they're leaving the house. Why would you let your kids sit around and be dirty just because they're not going outside? So whoever said that, they probably don't bathe daily and don't use a washcloth either. And you probably don't
That's
use
why they're trying to defend dirt. See, listen, we do not need no new league of superheroes called the Dirt Defenders. Don't y'all start that mess. Listen, wash your ass every night. Now,
Every day. That's how I was raised. Like every other day. What?
No.
No. Every day.
Children are full of germs. They're nasty. They put their hands in their mouth all the time. Children are very You need to wash your child every day. I don't care if they're going outside or not.
Every day.
Every
Somebody
day.
said he was real high when he said it. I guess the kids was real dirty too. I don't know.
That would make sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
but y'all had to see this coming. We have watched the steady decline into filth for a while. First, it was we're gonna admit we don't wash the meat before we cook it. Just cut it out the pack and select it in a pan. Don't even rinse it off enough. And everybody, was like, "Oh, well, that's okay if that's their culture." I don't know what kind of culture embraces dirt. I'm not a part of that. Then we went deeper into the dirt when they started admitting they getting in the bathtub and not washing their legs.
They
Y'all
leg.
know what I'm talking about. Oh no, we're not gonna wash our legs with the water and the soap running down.
That going viral about not washing legs. Oh my God.
Exactly. So this is just the next step in the natural progression into filth. Listen, this is out of control. Like I said, I don't know who's in charge of the dirt defenders, but I want them canceled. If you around here not washing your behind, I'm canceling you. Okay? I don't care if you work at the post office. You cancel.
No stamps necessary. Counsel, damn it.
Oh, listen to this. Mila and Ashton says it builds their immune system.
Okay.
No. I cannot.
Take vitamins.
Yeah, take some damn vitamins.
Build up immune system. What do you need to build up immunity?
It has to build the immune system because there's so much dirt. It doesn't have your immune system doesn't have a choice.
Children are dirty. Children get into stuff. No, you can't do that. You have to wash them
every day.
every
These
day.
people are basically telling you that their entire body is a walking petri dish. You don't know what is growing on them. When they're telling you they're building their immune system, you building something all right. They're building chemical weapons. I'm gonna turn them in to the people. They better stop.
These people that are called in CPS, you know, they CPS on Summer Walker for not feeding her baby, so they might call CPS.
Oh, I don't even know what the bed sheets even smell like at all. Them sheets smell. That needs to be toxic waste.
All right, let's move on because this next subject is crazy. So Rick Ross admitted that he owns 100 cars, but he doesn't have a driver's license. Is he?
There's an echo. It's on Shanitra's side.
Sinitra?
Oh, she good.
Yep, she got it.
Is he a genius to not have a damn driver's license but own 100 cars?
Ain't that like Cardi B? She got I don't know how many. Her and Offset always buying each other cars every time he cheat or she want to whatever. I don't think she knows. She not only does she not have a driver's license, I don't think Cardi B can drive.
Really?
I think she said that.
But they have drivers probably, so it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to it, y'all, only in Florida. It's so many people in Florida ain't got no driver's license. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth.
That's
they would
very
take
true.
a license for nothing.
That's very true.
I heard that too in New York. Is that true, Nosy?
People in New York don't drive anywhere.
That's probably why. Now we have a car, but we don't drive it a lot. That car be parked.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'm from New York.
Why don't y'all drive? Why don't y'all drive?
Because it's a hassle. You'll be sitting in traffic all day. If we want to go, so especially because between streets it's real short. Between avenues, the streets are long, but between streets, the streets are real short. So if you want to go 20 blocks, you might as well just walk. It's not hard to walk 20 blocks because if you try to drive, you got to deal with parking. It's just too much. Our car is parked probably like 3 blocks away from where we live, and let's actually put it in the garage or something. But it's parked most of the time.
And a lot of times y'all have to park the car on a certain side of the street at certain times of the day too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alternate parking and shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, sorry. For both of y'all though, I know we're talking about one car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I might drive this car here. I might park this car here. We talking about 100 cars.
Yes.
You know what's going out. But listen, that's why I told you only in Florida do you find people ignorant enough to have 100 cars and no license. See, people be in New York City not having license and not driving because you can get around without it. They do that in Florida because you done got yourself in trouble and the court done took your license. That's why we don't be having licenses.
That's true.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, because you kind of need a car in Florida.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Right.
No, you don't kind of need one. You need a car.
We still drive too because we figured out something. This is groundbreaking. I hope y'all listening. This is what we figured out in the gunshine state of Florida. We figured out that even if you ain't got a license, your car still crank up. Ain't that something? So we still be going with the without.
I'm telling you.
Wait a minute, Sinitra. You thinking that he just ain't got no damn license because he's lazy and was focused on other stuff?
No, I think he ain't got no license because he might have had some legal troubles that caused it. Because one thing about the state of Florida, they know how to put you in legal trouble. You're gonna always be paying the system in the system. I was working for the prison and kept getting my license suspended. So like literally the state of Florida, the whole motto back in the day used to be go to Florida on vacation, go back home on probation. You knew you was gonna get in trouble. So that's probably why he ain't got no license. That's why most people don't have license.
Yeah, that's probably true. Or I don't know. Or maybe he don't want to deal with going to the DMV as a celebrity. I don't know. But 100 cars, that just sounds like that's too much.
But he might be renting them out though.
He ain't renting out no cars.
Come on now.
He ain't renting out no cars. Let me tell you something.
So he's doing that with his house. He's letting people use his house for like movies and they paying for it.
But I don't believe he renting out them cars. But I will tell you this: if he ever had a license, one thing about the state of Florida, you can renew your stuff online, mail in renewal. He don't even have to go to the DMV.
That's
He
true.
ain't got no license because it's something in the milk ain't clean. Rick, what did
Yeah.
you do?
Well, somebody in
did,
the chat says you don't need a driver's license in South Florida.
No, you need one. Don't believe that. You don't need. You don't need one to crank your car up. But
I'm just saying what they said. I don't know.
Yeah, but the whole crazy part about it, on the whole Instagram, on that whole thing he did, he was at DMV trying to apply for his license. So it's not even like if you got a driver, you don't need it. You got 100 cars,
right?
And now you want to go before I get my 101 car. I got to go and get my damn license.
Right.
And the only thing stopped him, that paused him, he was upset because they asked the question, do you want to be an organ donor? Shit. And he froze. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Harry telling the truth. Harry telling the truth.
And then I would say this, and if you ever had a license before, this wouldn't be so new. How many times have we seen this?
Yeah.
It's probably been a lot of years
15 to
since we had
16.
license. Like I got friends, I got partners down there that literally it's been over 10 years since they had a license. When they can finally go get one, they start posting it on Facebook. I got my license back. So we don't know what was the story and why he hasn't had one for so long.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you it was not just because he didn't want to go to the DMV. Now
Well,
I'm gonna put money on that.
Somebody just texted me and they said, well, maybe he was going to get his license because he's about ready to fire his driver.
Oh, yeah.
Harry lying.
He has to have a driver. He has to have a driver. He has to.
Yes, that's
Sometimes.
But 100 cars, they use those cars in all these videos. I think he's renting the cars out.
That's possible.
I don't think so. I think he's just doing what hood niggas do.
Thank you, Nosy. That's exactly what's going on.
I
And
think
he's
so too,
driving them
Nosy.
cars.
I think so too.
And he be driving them cars because I done seen him in the driver's seat. I didn't even know he didn't have a license.
How much?
I'm trying to make
Nosy
sense of this.
find
I'm trying to
out
make
why
sense
he
of
doesn't
it.
have a license.
How much? I mean, how big is his property to have 100 cars on it, though?
I heard it's big.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, look, y'all. I mean, we running out of time. Well, it's an hour. That went by quick. And you know how I feel, Sinitra.
Yep.
About 2 hours.
Look, everybody know your old ass tired.
I just do an hour. I mean, Nosy, what's the longest? The longest video you ever did was the 9 hours, right?
Yep.
Take
Take
a break.
I don't know how I did that.
Oh, you did 9 hours.
9 hours.
I don't know how she did it, but hell, she was focused. I tell you that.
Detective mode. I was in straight detective mode, and I kept getting. I was like, I know I'm about to figure this out. I was so close.
That was probably the day that I had texted you, and I think I called you, and you were still on live. I'm like, you still on the live?
Hours.
What about you, Debonair? What's the longest you've been?
Probably like 3 hours.
What is wrong with y'all? Sinitra?
I've
But
done
you
a
know
little
what?
over 4 hours on the front porch, and then I kicked him out. I couldn't take no more.
Well,
But
hours.
when the conversation is good, you don't realize the time sometimes, especially when you don't realize it.
Especially if you're drinking.
Oh yeah.
And I'm always drinking on my live. So I don't know about that.
Listen, I'm sitting over here right now.
Call me Karen Huger. I like to drink. Give me
I
a
said, I'm
call.
sitting over here right now talking with y'all on the Don Julio. So just to keep my throat working. But like it be like that. Nosy is the MVP. I ain't never seen nobody. Not only, let me just say this, not only did sis rock out for 9 hours, she kept a packed room and rocked out for 9 hours. I was like, what in the hell? Whatever she got, she need to bottle it and sell it.
Yeah, it was. I know it was for sure over 1,000 people the whole time.
The
Over
entire time.
1,800. Over 1,800. I watched you. I kept dipping in and looking. I'm like, dang, sis still rocking.
It was
Yeah,
definitely
every night.
amazing. And it's not like it was a holiday like Christmas.
No.
It was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I said, damn. You know what?
I will say this.
I said, I can't go on right now. I can't go on right now. She's still on.
You don't mess, Carrie. I will say this, and I think we all agree. Nosy, we are proud of you for this investigation. You doing your thing. I mean,
For real.
You done did it. Yep.
You did it. Yeah, you did your thing. Because I don't think I could have did that. And
I know
you
I
did it,
couldn't.
and you was consistent, and you blew up from it too. Everybody was like cheering you on.
It takes a lot of dedication for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most people, it's hard because you got other things you want to do,
Yeah.
and it's like a distraction. So it's hard. Like I do this bit tomorrow, the next day. No, not nosy. She said, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and we're gonna keep going until everybody gets tired. I said, damn.
Was it a 24-hour job, Nosy, for you?
I mean, it was kind of because people will email you constantly. I had to tell people to stop emailing me about it because it was just like way too. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. And then somebody else kind of put the nail in the coffin by helping confirm the address. But if they want to say how they played that part, I'll let them say so. But yes, I had a lot of help. I'm just gonna say that.
And you got to look at your chat because the mermaids are swimming all through this chat right now.
For real.
They're swimming all through this chat.
Strong.
Yes.
And then
those are some dedicated people who love
real.
Nosy, and they don't mind doing. Queen Mermaid, I love her.
Me too.
I love her. This is I don't know who she is, but this is in my mind. She's this most beautiful lady I've seen in my life. She is so dope. And she's very dedicated to everybody.
Yeah,
I don't know how she spreads herself around so much. She's amazing, though.
Yeah,
did you have a strong your what you call them, mermaids and sharks seem very dedicated? Was that before this case?
Yes, that was even before I had the channel Nosy Ho Live. A lot of them remember me from my old YouTube channel. So when I was like, now I'm gonna start doing celebrity news because I was wanting to. They put me right on over with the news. Where people don't know is, I don't know, there's an echo. Do y'all hear?
Go pause it for a second. Go on mute for a minute.
Yeah, it's gotta be me.
Okay. What people don't know is my subscribers long before this even happened with the avatar. They remember when I helped to solve a woman's murder that was years ago. Some of these people are on my channel now, and my girlfriend told me about what happened to her when she was a child, and the person who molested my girlfriend, we couldn't find who he was. Her father wouldn't tell her the man's name. It took my subscribers 24 hours to find that man.
Wow.
You solved a murder?
Yes. I'm not the only one. There were like a few of us, but people watched us do it. That's how a lot of them found me in the first place. This guy killed his girlfriend and threw her body away, and we figured that out. Yep, we figured it out. It was back in 2017, and her family was saying that it's not normal for her to not call every day. So we knew something was up. Her name is Turkisa Page, and she was living in Maryland. It's easy to look it up. And the guy, they got him. He went ahead and confessed because he had no choice.
Wow.
We investigated that shit. And then, like I said, they found the guy that molested my girlfriend in 24 hours. It was, I think, honey, wasn't it less than 24 hours? It was less than a day. They had his information, picture, and everything, sent it to us, and she confirmed that was him. So we've been nosy and snooping around on my channel.
How did you know, Nosy, that you had a knack for this?
Yeah, and now I'm starting my nosy investigations. And I told them about it a few days ago. I said we're gonna start investigating. So people have emailed me about their husband cheating. They trying to track down their baby daddy. They got siblings that they never knew about. All kinds of stuff. I'm about to start all the investigations. I'm gonna be reading the letters on live. We read about the papers of people's DNA tests. All that.
When you were younger, did you know you had a skill for this?
I always been nosy. I was always nosy. I used to think I wanted to be a detective too, but I grew out of that real quick. I'm too lazy to do, it seems like from what I saw from detectives, they walk around with a magnifying glass. I'm not doing all that walking around. Get people's business. And see, now these days, you can do it virtual. I can sit right in my laptop and figure out everything I need to know about people. And I just be so curious. Like, what, the husband is cheating. The baby ain't here. I be all in people's business. I always watch Maury. I love to see the baby daddy not be the baby daddy and the baby mama run off stage.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
You know what? One thing I really wanted to commend Nosy on over everything was the fact that, sis, you kept your composure. Like, you got all kind of pushback, you got attacked.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
we saw you go through some real stuff. A lot of us were triggered watching you go through what you went through. You stayed laser focused. You did not let up off them people's neck. And I think everybody that, they got good sense. Like, we was rooting for you. Like, man, get them, sis, get them.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you stayed focused. You did not let them people bait you into no fights. You did not let them derail you. And I think I speak for everybody when I say you are the GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did a wonderful job. You did. I mean,
Yeah.
at times I would feel afraid for you, but you kept going. Like,
Yeah.
my hat go off to you. I mean, because most people would have never completed what you did.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he tried to send people to scare me. One day it was like 80 people, 80 bots in my comments. All my subscribers was like freaked out. It was crazy. But I was like, nope, I don't care about none of that. I'm finishing this. I don't care. I was on it. And all the subscribers helped. They all got together, got in the group. We had moles in the group, in the Facebook group. There was somebody taking screenshots and giving them to people, calling people's jobs. And I told them, just make your information private because we're not into this investigation. They can call whoever they want to call.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I was on it. And
That was good job. Good job, Nosy. Before we leave, I wanted to talk about Devonair. So Devonair, you impressed me so much today. You made a video, a response video, the most mature video I ever seen. Because usually people go back and, yo mama. Mm-hmm. And what you said about bringing vloggers together, you have a inner peace in you and a maturity there. Were you always that way?
I've always been like this. Yeah.
You seem really calm. You were born that way.
It's the Virgo in me. I don't like. There's a guy who used to work at a radio station where I worked at. He said my emotions they all look the same. It's like when he's happy, he looks like this. When he's sad, he looks like this. I look the same all the time. I've been through so much stuff in my life. My ex-husband said something that made a lot of sense to me. You have to make peace with the worst case scenario, and then move from there.
What does that mean?
Meaning, if this all goes damn to hell, I have to make peace with that. So in any situation, I always make peace with the worst case scenario, and I move from that. And I operate. I think I've always operated like that, but I think he gave words to that for me. What I said today, a lot of it has to do with Nosy because Nosy's like, the block is hot, so I block people. I don't even. There's no timeout. It's blocking people.
Yeah.
I just don't do it.
People in this chat right now. Talk to it. Go ahead.
Sinitra can tell you the day that all that stuff went down when I was on Nosy's channel, Sinitra prayed for me for days. These people that I met off of all this stuff have literally helped keep me grounded on everything. So I don't mind going on live to take on everybody else's stuff because I know I have people that have my back. Even y'all call me. Y'all like, are you good? What's going on? It's like every time that I say something, somebody new comes. And y'all have been amazing. Perry and you, Sharrell, Nosy and Sinitra, all of y'all have been amazing. I just can't give my energy to people that don't deserve it.
Yeah.
It's irresponsible for me. And I posted a letter I wrote to my younger self. And I promised myself from that day, I would never give anyone else power over me. And so I just don't.
Yeah.
Well, look, and Sinitra, we all know you are the homie. She is super loyal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super a friend. I could call Sinitra in the middle of the night and be like, I just wanted to talk, and she'll get up.
Yeah.
That's a loyalty you don't find in
She
a lot.
always pick up for me, and if she don't pick up, that means she on the front porch or the back porch. Okay.
Y'all
We will
crazy.
be back on the front porch on Tuesday, right, Sinitra?
No, front porch is Thursdays and Saturdays. And like since I'm here, I was I want to share. I was telling Perry earlier, like I want to make my porch a place where if you are unknown and don't nobody know who you are, come by the porch and let the family hear you. Like just get your feet wet, get comfortable. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there to see if the people even feeling you. And that's not for you to discourage yourself, but just so you can see if you can rock or not, because everybody ain't entertaining. Y'all know that. Some people be sitting up here and you would rather chew your foot off like a coyote in a trap than listen to what the hell they talking about.
Yeah,
So, I want my porch to be the place where you can come and let people know, what the hell you made of. And I love all of y'all for real. Like y'all know me well enough to know I'm not comfortable saying it unless I really mean it. And so I'm grateful to have met every one of you.
yeah.
Every single one of you. And y'all know my mouth is big, so I try not to say too much. But when need be, it is what it is. And it could be what it's gonna be. Y'all know that.
No,
Well, thank y'all so much for
I love
joining
you
the
guys,
panel.
though.
This has
For
been
real.
fun.
Thank y'all.
I love y'all unity. And like I said, so damn near, I've never met such a beautiful soul. I was just impressed.
I appreciate
Really
it.
impressed. With all y'all. But he's got a strength, an inner strength, a
Yes.
soft-spoken
Yes.
strength that I'm
You
really.
like his debonair voice. That's
And then we like the voice. So debonair. Yeah, I'm so debonair. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Thank y'all so
Yeah.
much for having me
Thank
over
y'all.
here.
All right.
Yep.
I want to
And-
thank everybody for your super chats today. You don't have to support the channel, and you do, so I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Chat, oh my God, you guys are opinionated again. Perry, crazy. You're too much. So debonair, Denitra, Nosy, thank you for joining. Mods, I'm done for the night. I promise. I will see you guys all tomorrow on 3. Let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.